did you see as the issues for you guys in the red zone?
We just weren't executing what the plays were. I mean, we just couldn't punch it in. That's basically all it was.
Go over here to the second row on my left.
AJ Spur, 90.7. Xavier, was the team you saw out on the field different from the team you watched on film?
No, we just didn't execute. We had a lot of busts, a lot of things that we could have did better, and that's basically it.
We're going to stay. We're going to go one more back into the third row, I believe.
Xavier, Mark Tracy, New York Times. Just ask you to expand on that a little bit. What did you see from Trevor that maybe you guys hadn't seen from any other quarterbacks that you faced this year?
He could throw the ball well. There was nothing really different. A lot of it was what we were doing. A lot of stuff that we didn't execute. So I feel like that was just mainly on our part and what we were doing.
Come over here right in the middle.
Reiner Saban, AL.com. Nick, I mean, you've never experienced a loss like this at Alabama. What was going through your head as it was transpiring, and what were some of the discussions, especially with some of the defensive lapses that were happening, and also issues with the special teams, especially with the field goal kicking units?
We're going to pause that question. We're going to finish with the student athletes. Go over here to our left, please.
We went through this last time, at the Orange Bowl. Mm-hmm. These guys do not take instruction very well.
I'm trying. Over here to our left.
This is a question for Xavier and Tua. This team coming in here 14-0 really epitomized, I think, the resiliency that you want to see in an ideal scenario. What do you take away from this season? And taking away from tonight, are there things that you feel like you want to focus on coming out of this?
Xavier, let's start with you.
Well, of course, we had a great season. It didn't end the way we wanted it to end. A lot of that defensively, I blame myself a lot for how we played today. I just know me personally that I'm going to try my hardest and make sure that this doesn't happen again. But I thought we had a great season. It just didn't end the way we wanted it to end.
Tua?
Yeah, just like what Xavier said, we had a great season, but just 5 words. Good is not good enough. We didn't finish the way we wanted to finish. We didn't do the things we needed to do to execute and be successful in this game, and that's all it is.
We're going to take our last question for the student athletes right here in the front row.
Steve Moulton, 97.7 The Zone. Xavier and Tua, would like to know what was said in the locker room post-game, specifically with the seniors as well, maybe a final message to the seniors.
Start with you, Tua.
Well, it wasn't anything different, from the seniors, from Coach Saban. Just go out there. We gotta execute, play at a fast level, high level of intensity, focus on what you got to do, play by play, and that was it. We just got to go out there and just do what we do.
Xavier?
Every game, we treat every game the same. We know we try to come out there and play hard every night, every Saturday, whenever we play. There's never a different way how we play. There's always one way, and that's the Bama way. So it's never we feel differently about how we're going to play. We know how we should play and how we're expected to play.
Thanks to both of our student athletes. We're going to let them head back to the locker room. We will now take questions for Coach Saban. Go back here, Pat.